go live, guys.
Cool, cool.
Awesome.
Welcome to the Ultimate Coaching Business Booster session. Sorry about the problems we've had getting on. I am so pleased to be here with Ryan and Mario, and we are going to be here to answer all your questions with regards to your business, developing your business. So guys, if you are in chat and you can hear us, please do post a message and let us know, and Mario and Ryan will tell me that they can see your answers. But just to explain quickly how this is going to happen, we're going to invite you guys into the video with myself, Mario, and Ryan, and we're going to ask, you're going to tell us exactly what problems you have, what questions you want answering, and we're going to work with you to really share with you the skills, the strategies, all the information that you need to know to take your business to the next level. So, Mario, Ryan, what's going on in chat?
Yeah, we've got no one putting anything in yet, but give it a minute, and I think that people will be actually be writing stuff up there.
That's cool. There is a delay thing that goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. We can see some awesome people in here. We got Mona, we got Enrico, we got Diana, Gavin, Debbie, Victoria, Kim, Gay,
Awesome.
Margaret, Aaron, Joanne, Ricky, Allison, Jared, Christelle, Jane. Hey everybody. To have you guys here. All good in the hood, says Victoria.
I can see you here in New Zealand, says Debbie. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. So people are now in the chat as well. That's fantastic. So we've got a great bunch of people here. Now we're going to ask who would like to go first. Who would like to be live on camera, one-on-one with the three of us to answer your questions? And of course, we're going to really provide valuable information for those in chat too. And I always encourage those in chat to really ask questions, to really share their wisdom as well, so that this is a huge learning thing for all of us. So who would like to go first? Stick your name in chat, and Ryan and Mario will bring you straight into the chat room.
We're pumped to have you guys on tonight. This is your opportunity to jump on, put yourself outside your comfort zone a bit, and basically put any of your business problems on air, and we can solve for you, we can help you, we can give you any problem solving, we can give you some tips, whatever you guys like, we're here to help. So chuck up if you want to go, and we'll put you straight on live. Hey, Kim, Enrico, Mona, Allison, hey guys.
I'm also just posting in the personal development group to let everybody know that we are now live.
Awesome.
We have Diana from Italy. That's awesome.
What? Who stepped up?
Diana. She is, well, no, she's just saying hello from Italy.
Okay, she said, okay, cool. Hello to you in Italy. Guys, we are really pumped to help you, take you to the next level. This works so well when we bring you guys into video, and we really figure out what's going on with your business. We answer the questions that you have, and we really help you. The value from the team right now is immense, the three of us, so we can help you one-on-one to answer your questions and really work with you, your marketing needs, your SEO, advertising, how to, Mario's really strong in sales. Ryan has amazing business knowledge, and of course myself with business and community building. So we are really here to help you take your business to the next level. So when you're ready, let us know who's going to go first, because we've got to have somebody, guys, and then this will just flow from there on in. It's always the brave one that steps up first, and I'd love to know who's going to be that brave person tonight.
Jacqueline's also here from the UK, which is pretty awesome. Hey, Jackie. Oh,
we have Diana stepping up. Awesome. Let's chuck her in.
Oh, you just, yep.
Attendees. Let's have a look. Diana.
Wow, this will be cool.
Awesome.
Jump on the attendees. Yeah. Hang on. Someone's put their hand up.
Where has Diana gone?
You with us, Diana?
No, so that's what happens, guys. This is the process. They mystically disappear from that chat room, and they will appear in the video. There is always a slight delay, so that's awesome that we've had somebody stepping up. Diana, hello, Diana.
Oh, Diana. Here she is. Hey.
Oh gosh, you guys, hey, don't go looking. This is a no hair, no makeup day. Guys, so it's really like when you said get out of your comfort zone. This is like really out of my comfort zone because we are in the process of moving. Do you see boxes and boxes? The house is a mess. The kid's a mess, but I got to get some clarity. So.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Diana,
sure.
thank you so much for being the first person to take the risk and to be bold. So how can the three of us really pour some wisdom and strategy into your business right now?
Okay, no, I'm still here on the technological side, giving all the authorizations. I think I finished. Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal. Okay, yeah, good. Now I can see. Yeah, now I can see. Now I can see all three of you. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, Mark, I created a personality profile that really does require a lot of one-on-one coaching. And I've put up with lead pages. I see you use lead pages too. So I put up a real simple, like personality profile kind of quiz.
Cool.
And so what I'd like to start doing is on my fan page, my Diana Dettinger fan page, just start, posting. I'm sort of, undecided if I should. You can, if you want to go look at it. It's themeaningoflifeschool.com. And so I offer people the possibility to take this free quiz, and then they get on my email list. Cool. And so I'm just sort of, well, apart from moving and all that kind of stuff, but wondering what kind of social media schedule should I do? Should I, you do an inspirational picture quote, you do give them a free video like on a blog, and then you say, take the quiz, or should I say take the quiz in every single post that I post? There's just a lot of, you don't want to overly bombard people, but I've just the clarity and the happiness that people have gotten from my coaching is just so phenomenal. So it's just all about how do you plan things without seeming too salesy, without bombarding people. And then maybe even a second question is, since I'd like to position myself as the founder of the Meaning of Life School and giving people the clarity and focus and direction in their life, should I create a separate fan page for that, or should I just keep Diana Dettinger sort of branded as me? Go ahead, take it away, guys.
Awesome. So I can jump in on this one, and just to firstly pre-frame, that's a phenomenal, cool business you have set up, and it sounds like you're doing amazing things and really helping a lot of people. So awesome job first up. So really, really, really good. Great question as well, because you've got a really cool call to action, which is the quiz, and it sounds like a great segue to get people into your email list. I'd first off start by pre-framing and just asking you, what's your strategy for getting people to become a customer once they're on your email list?
I invite them to sign up for a complimentary discovery session, and that's set up. Yeah, and that's set up with Wufoo. So after they watch the quiz, then they click through and they go to the Wufoo form, and they give me their information, their concerns, and then after that, that goes to Time Trade, and we set up the call.
Awesome. And I'm guessing I was just guessing that you use Time Trade because you're pretty international. You're obviously American or Canadian, and you're over in Italy, so that's a good.
I'm American living in Italy, exactly.
Love it.
Cool. So the call to action is essentially the quiz, but that leads into the real call to action, which is a discovery call, and then you really find out whether they're an appropriate client, and then you can talk about your your first level in your funnel in terms of a product or a service, which is great. So what I would say is, instead of just putting it with every post, what you want to do is come up with some sort of marketing plan. All right. Now, the marketing plan isn't around getting people straight into the quiz. You might be able to do more of a direct marketing, campaign that's related specific to the quiz, but that doesn't. You don't want to just advertise a quiz. What you want to be doing first off is going to be figuring out specifically who you're trying to target, then figuring out their needs, and based on those needs, based on exactly what they're looking to get, you want to create a schedule around some value that you can give to those people. And then on the back end of that value, so give, and you can do that as often as you want, really. And then on the back end of that value, you can say as an afterthought, why don't you do my quiz, which provides benefit. And then obviously they're going to love the quiz and naturally go through and convert to a strategy session, and the rest is history. But to answer your question, I wouldn't advertise the quiz directly. I would provide value in a myriad of other ways, which could be a seminar, it could be a webinar, it could be a video, like the Facebook video ad. It could be a mini series or a mini course. There's so many different things you could do just to really give value. But the main thing that's going to determine the results you get is going to be, number one, does your target market want that value that you're giving? Okay, do they actually want? Is it something that they're really desperately looking to get? So you can survey them, you can ask people in your target market, and as long as that value is good and it's actually what they want, then the call to action on the back end of that can be the quiz, and that sounds like a really, really cool marketing strategy you got there. So great job.
Yeah, so you're saying that if I even, like a mini series, even similar, let's say similar to your guys' 20-minute webinars, I could do a live call for, every Tuesday for a month, and people just get on. I mean, just to clarify, my target market is specifically women, and let's say a little bit more spiritually elevated, who understand they do have this purpose in life. They're often entrepreneurs. They're often children. They often have children. So there's this sort of middle-aged women, which is similar to me because we choose clients similar to us. That are really wanting to step up bigger in life. So yeah, I mean that is easy enough then to target because I know them personally, being that it's pretty much what I go through. So yeah, putting up a mini series, I like that idea of facing like specific, even relationship issues or midlife crisis or transitioning into something or having a big project. That's good. And that's then you're saying that's the content in the freebie. And then when they're on the call, instead of selling them into something, then you're saying, hey, go ahead and take the quiz. Or is that too long of a sales process?
No, that's fine. What I would do is, in terms of like a mini series, what I meant by that is like a small course. So like a mini course. So they might have one issue, which is they're struggling, because it has to be very specific. This is one problem that a lot of online marketers struggle with, is the idea of just giving them broad advice. So like you said, a little mini series, you said you can help them with their relationships, a little bit of life coaching stuff. It has to be a very specific problem that they have, and the mini series needs to solve. So a really cool exercise you could do, and we're actually doing this in the first week of the academy for the first webinar. But you could basically, you want to just imagine a Cartesian plane, and there's 4 different things and 4 different ways you can figure out exactly what your clients want. Now, there's short-term aspects and there's long-term aspects. The short-term aspects can be positive or negative, so can the long-term. So you've got your positive short-term aspects, which are your wants, okay? So you've got to really figure out what the client wants. Then you've got the short-term negative, which is the client frustrations. And you want to really be playing on that side of the whole quadrant. You really want to be playing in the short-term specific needs that your client has, which are the wants and their frustrations. So if your mini course, your webinar, your seminar, your video, your blog post, your article, whatever it is, if it can solve a specific frustration they have, or give them that something that they want that's specific, then you can get them in with that, and then on the back end of that, you can put your quiz, which I think is a great segue, to be honest with you. Because if you build trust, and you will, if you build trust, giving that value, that piece of value, then you're really going to get people wanting to do more with you, and the quiz is a really nice way of having that before, not just jump on a strategy call with me, because that can be true up front. We do that, to be honest with you, but that sounds like a great segue. So awesome job.
Well, would they would be then sort of like on two lists, because they would sign up for the free series, and then the free series call to action would be to get on another list for the quiz, right?
Yeah. So on the thank you page,
the free series.
On the thank you page of the mini course, you could have a registration for the quiz, and then after the mini course or throughout the mini course, because it could be a membership site, and you progressively sync that with an email, like an Aweber responder sequence, and then at the end of each of them, you could have the call to action, and then right at the end, you could say, hey, look, guys, love speaking with you. If you want to really figure out specifically how you can understand yourself and blah, 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 results, benefits, then jump on the quiz. So I would have it, regardless, they're going to go in your email list anyway. So the main call to action you want, though, is the quiz and the woo-through, which is not they don't go on your list after doing the woo-through. So put them on the list straight away on a specific email sequence, and then when they apply for when they do the quiz, then you try to get them on the woo-through after that. Don't overcomplicate.
Okay, here's my
Yeah, nice. Perfect.
So what's on the bottom? What's on the bottom?
So what you've got is you've got the short-term positive and negative, which are their wants and frustrations, and then you've got the long-term positive and negative, which are their aspirations and their fears. Okay, now the aspirations and fears are great things to know for your client, and that can help you throughout your sales process. But you don't want to be marketing their aspiration and fears. It can also help you with your vision and mission. Talk about those sort of things on your website as the chief aim and the more holistic stuff to do with your company. But in regards to actually advertising and getting people's attention and curiosity and getting them to opt in for something, they'll never opt in for something that's like, change your life with this webinar, okay? Because, they don't want to go on the webinar to change their life. They may want to go on the webinar to, find out how to master their diet as a mum, or something like that that's really specific, or figure out how to, gain trust in your relationship as a single mum. I mean, as a single mum, as a middle-aged mum, something that's more specific. Yeah. Awesome. Well, nice speaking with you, Diana.
Okay. Well, then marketing.
Sorry, you go.
Yeah, there's just a little time lapse.
No, you go. Sorry.
So I have to pause so I don't talk over myself.
So Dan, is that helpful for you?
Oh, very, very helpful.
Very helpful.
Especially the marketing fears, because I tend to be a positive person. And so I would naturally bring out change your life, live your dream.
Yeah.
But I guess really the sales or capturing their attention is really getting into the fears. Do you want to be over middle age, ugly, depressed, alone with your kids that don't talk to you, unfulfilled? That is actually a bigger fear of, women who are 50.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Guys, just in chat, I really want to encourage you to be listening to be engaging. There's loads of stuff to learn here. I know there's some feedback that we're working through here. But if you have any questions in chat, please, and also let us know who would like next week in order to really learn from these guys and me as well. So Dan, that was helpful for you.
Very. Thank you, guys.
Next. Very nice to meet you, Diana.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys. Talk soon. Ciao.
Ciao.
See ya. Okay, where we go?
So what's going on in chat, guys?
We're going to pull up Enrico next. Because Dan put her hand up and then Enrico's put his hand up as well. So you'll put me next. While we're waiting for Enrico, Mark, if you want to say anything in regards to or not.
Mark's gone.
Right, if you actually want to say something additional to the guys as well, for anyone that's sort of got an understanding, that have got the same issues in terms of marketing and what they actually want to put together in terms of what they need to be posting, like can you give them a general 1-minute tip of what exactly they should be doing, and the 4 types of posts that they actually should have in the ratio of that?
Yeah, 100%. So while we're waiting for Enrico, just quickly for everyone else out there, in terms of marketing, so Enrico's joining us now. Just give us a second, Enrico. We're just going to spread a message for the audience. In terms of your online marketing, all right, so in terms of your online marketing, what you want to be doing is stop thinking about how you can get people to come and buy your products and services and start thinking about what you can give your clients. Okay, what can you give your prospects to solve what their current problems are, what their current frustrations are, and their short-term wants, in order to make them look at you as sort of like a lifesaver in your specific niche. So if you can go away and you can really get clear on exactly what your clients want, what your prospects want, and what they're frustrated about, and then provide value like that in regards to those topics, then you're going to get a lot of buy-in, and on the back end of that buy-in, then you can start to talk about how they can work with you more.
Awesome.
Cool, so we've got Enrico here. We're just going to unmute him.
It's also worth, guys, me just adding that we have been totally overwhelmed with this webinar. There are people in the Facebook group that are saying they're trying to get on and they can't get on. So there's lots of interest in this group, and we're going to try and help as many people as possible. But it's cool that there's so many people, really dying to get in. So I really want to encourage people in the chat. There's so many people that are really trying to get on board. I really want to encourage you to step up, ask questions in the chat, really engage with us so you can really learn.
He's muting.
Yeah.
Enrico muted himself.
Okay, cool. So Enrico's jumped off. He's muted himself. And we don't know where he is, so that's not great. But
he is there. He is.
Oh, there he is. He's back.
Enrico.
Can you hear me? Hi guys, can you hear me?
We can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, beautiful. No, just when you gave me the line, my 3-year-old boy asked me, "I need to go to the toilet." I said, "Okay." So my question for you guys is a question about an offer. What I'm doing at the moment, I already had a chat with Mark before. I'm an NLP trainer, but what I'm doing at this stage, I'm a trainer for Embraining. Embraining is a new development of NLP that basically put in the game not just the head, but the heart and the gut. So there's a lot of people that are stuck in the guts when they need to make a decision. That could be a leadership decision, could be a relationship decision, can be, their life and action are missing of compassion. Everything is moved by the ego, by the logic, without the heart. So what's happening at the moment is that, of course, I believe that the main problem for me is that I'm new. I'm not known on the market, because itself the technique and branding is extremely powerful. Every person that we met, that could have been a trainer, an NLP trainer, or a CEO, anyone that experienced branding has been absolutely gobsmacked. They say, unbelievable. The answer that you get is, when your heart, your compassion is in there, everything changes. It's really a life-changing. So what I'm doing at this stage is proposing 2 different events. One is a workshop of 2 days, and one is a certification for whoever wants to become a coach and train other people and coach other people as branding. So I've did a couple of webinars. I've done some Facebook. I post a little post about a certification happening at the end of this month. I pump it up, put in there some $20, $30, and reaching a few thousand people. I'm not having any response. I don't know if because I have to position myself first, the people will trust me, or I don't know if it's a problem of money. I was thinking today another couple of offers possible. Then I need to have a chat with Mark maybe after that. So I don't know. I just need an input from you guys to understand. I had in program to do another webinar. Mark told me, let's wait until the academy will start, and then we think about how to do it. At this stage, I have one single person that signed for the certification. At the point that I had to move the certification from the end of August to the third week of September, to hopefully have at least 3, 5, 6 people in the room, not just for the cost, but because it's really experience. There's a lot of experience, a lot of exercises, and the exercises need to be done in 2, 3 people, because in the exercise, just to give you an idea, NLP is based on your head, okay, on your brain. And brain is telling you that we have 3 brains, the heart and the gut. So during the exercise, we need more people because we check how we move the hands, where the hands are. Someone, to calibrate perfectly what's going on with the clients. We need 1 or 2 people more. Yes.
So I'm just gonna pause you because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that already understand what Fantasy is. And I think that the main question that you're having right now is essentially how do you market it so that getting people in the program?
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, Vinny, would you like to speak to that, Mark, or are you happy for me to go?
You guys go.
Awesome, cool. Great job. We're actually Mastercrack NLP practitioners ourselves, Enrico, so we understand how it works, and we're big believers in its power to help people move through their limiting blocks and barriers and really take their life to the level they deserve to. Now, one thing that I've noticed here, and I'm going to go on a bit of a spree here and just give you the whole run around of it. We're not going to be able to give you the exact marketing plan. I'll try my best tonight, but I'm just going to go on a spree here. First of all, you've got to really understand that instead of marketing to someone on what the features are of something, you really need to sell them on what they want. Okay, you really need to think about what the benefits are for them and what the results are for them. So in this case, you're advertising a certification, but nobody really wants to be certified. Okay, it could be a great bonus, but people want their lives to go to the next level. They want to have the career of their dreams. They want to be able to touch people at a deep level. They want all these other things, but if you're marketing to them the idea of being a certification, it's not going to be too, not really going to grab their attention too much. Okay, so that's the first thing that I just suggest. And I know that what you do is phenomenal, so I'm just reframing that this is not any negativity at all. This is just trying to give you some constructive feedback. Secondly, when you're approaching your marketing plan, and Mark was spot on with this, just wait back for a sec. You don't want to look at doing one thing and hoping for an influx. What you really want to do is start to think about who specifically you could work really, really well with. There might be a great target market. Thank you, Murray. A great target market to really work with. And then what you want to do is come up with a content marketing plan that you can drip over to these guys consistently over a period of time to really build your authority status. Okay? Because you had the conception, you had the view that you had to be an absolute expert in order to get any sales. Oh, that's not really true. A really good friend of ours who runs an NLP company made $800,000 in his first year, and we definitely helped him out along that process, and he was brand new. And to add to that, he's only 23. So definitely don't need to be in the industry for multiple years to have credibility. You just have to give people what they want. And a big mistake that people make is trying to put too much focus on themselves and not enough focus on what the client actually wants. So if
I can give you a feedback, is exactly It's exactly what I'm doing at the moment. So I'm perfectly with you. What I'm giving to customers, they would be professional coaches or normal people, students, sportsmen, whoever is coming. I'm selling the vision. I'm not selling the system. I'm selling exactly the vision. Okay, what we will feel, in what will happen to you when we'll be there using Embraining. If you look at the brochure that we have on the website, it's talking exactly about this one. It's talking about all the problems that Embraining is solving and what Embraining is giving to you in decision making and everything. So I'm perfectly with you. I'm there perfectly.
Sure. So you're talking about
sorry?
You mentioned that you're actually selling people.
No, Mark, just muted.
Oh. I think. Yeah. Did you mute yourself there, Enrico?
Yeah, can you hear me now? Yeah. So what is the just listening to you is what exactly I'm doing. I'm not just saying, okay, come and get Embraining because it's fantastic. No, I'm telling you exactly, specifically what's going to happen. How it's beneficial to your life, how it's beneficial to your work, how it can make a difference. Exactly make you understand why is important. So I'm selling really the why.
Fantastic. That's great. That's great. What exactly is the problem that you'd like to be solved?
The line is really up and down.
That's okay.
It's okay.
I think
I just want to clarify. Can you just actually hold on just a second. Cool. So Enrico, I'm just going to unmute you in a second, but I just want to have a clarification and of what exactly is the problem. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is the problem that you actually want to get more people on, and you want a strategy on, which is pretty much what Ryan talked about, on how to market or how to sell? That's. I just want a little bit more clarity on what you actually want.
You have to unmute yourself first, Enrico.
Yeah, it's probably on how to market, because I believe that if you market yourself in the correct way, automatically you will sell. So it's possibly the way I'm marketing myself. Yeah, thinking.
Enrico, is basically that you don't really want to market the course. You want to market something that's going to actually attract them in first, and then consider mentioning the course as an afterthought. Okay. So I'll give you a few examples. What you might want to do is put up a Facebook ad and advertise people to a webinar. Okay. You might advertise them to a webinar, giving them 3 simple tricks they can use to feel happy every day. Okay. That might just be a random webinar topic. They come on the webinar, you provide phenomenal value, you solve the problem of them being in a negative state on a daily basis, and then on the back end of that, you say, hey, I would also love to work with you, have a breakthrough session for 60 minutes for the first 5 people that claim this strategy session. Right? So strategy session.
Enrico, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, I lost the guys. I lost the boys and the audio.
Guys, we're really struggling with. There's been a huge demand today, and we're really struggling. I think the technology. I want to thank you all. With this, get you. Enrico, so can you explain a little bit further?
What was that? Sorry, Mark.
Can you explain a little bit further in terms of posting?
Yeah, basically is, as I said before, the thing is that I am very conscious of the language that I'm using, okay? and I've been not telling you come to my course because it's fantastic. No, I'm telling you, okay, who? In fact, when I generally in my webinar, one of the first things that I say, okay, hi, I'm Enrico Crosina, blah blah blah. So let me ask you a question. How many of you have had or made a very bad decision? Okay, and so I ask this question because they match and immediately they create a rapport with people, because everyone on the planet made wrong decision. It would have liked to do things in a different way, would have liked to have more compassion in their life, and so on. So I'm really selling what Embraining is making for you, how Embraining and why Embraining is important. But I didn't have any single, apart from one. That the one I tell you, the one that I have the sign is someone that come on board from a webinar that I did for the Australian Board of NLP. I got one single person, and that's it. And everybody are listening us, or just you and me?
No, there's people here. What we're going to do is, Enrico, we are going to actually. Because this is falling apart. So what I want to do is head over to. I'm going to give a link out. We're going to give a link out. Everybody in the chat, okay? Everybody who's on. We're going to give a link out to GoToWebinar, which is a much better, stronger system, and we're going to continue over there. If you bear with us, I really want us to get value, and sometimes we have to work with the technology that we're given. So that's cool. We're going to post a link on the group. But GoToWebinar, and I want everybody to click on that link, and the three of us will be there, and we'll continue there in a way that the team works. So does that sound? Is that good?
Yeah, just give me the link. Is the link you said posting the link on Facebook?
So guys, if you head over right now to Facebook, then we're gonna head over to GoToWebinar so that we can really work through this. Thank you so much for sticking with us. I'm picking that up now.
So Mark, are you sending an email with the link for?
It's in the Facebook group. I work in personal development Facebook group.
Yeah, just give me a minute.
So guys, I've just posted the Facebook group the link. And if you just click on that, we're going to see you over
there. Yeah, you need to register.
Now, and I'm going to encourage everybody to check out the Facebook group. I work with Pastor Debate. I've just got the link up, and we're going to resume that. I really thank you for sticking with us, and we're going to really add value over there.
Mommy's back already.
Okay.
Papa, Mommy's over.
Yeah.
Mommy's already.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Mommy's over. And my mom.